Skyrim. A game that doesn't even feel 12 years old, but it near enough is. Coming in on November, it will be currently 12 years old since the release of Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls. But, of course, if you haven't played this game in a while, and of course you played it when it was first released, you might be thinking, well, what's the point of even coming back to play this game? I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you should come back and try out these quest lines that will make it more interesting for you to play Skyrim again. Of course, I could be cheating here and say, right, let's go ahead and download loads of mods and make it mega interesting and make the game even more excitable to play. Yes, mods are really, really good, but a lot of people like me, I like to be a purist on games. I like to play it as it was intended by the developers. And yes, there is certain things in these 3 points that might not be intended by the developers in the vanilla game, but are still possible to do in the vanilla game without mods. So I'm going to start off with the first one, and that is making yourself into a god. As you can see, I'm wearing emperor robes, jewels head to toe, and just very simple clothing. Stuff that really shouldn't protect me on anything. But if I go ahead and find myself an enemy, and as you can see, the enemy actually doesn't do that much damage. And of course, a saber cat would kill any new player quite quickly, but it wasn't a high enough level. But as I pull out my wooden sword, pretty much one hit this saber cat and take its soul. As you can see, that was pretty much easy. Way, way too easy. And you might be thinking, well, how is that? This is where I introduce you to the regeneration glitch. Everyone will already know this by now. There is guides on YouTube on how to do it, but I'm going to show you very, very quickly how to do it. And if you want to check it out, there is loads of guides out there to do it for you. Basically, you can enchant certain pieces of clothing, armor, weapons, and etc. to make you into an absolute god within the world of Skyrim. I do recommend you should only try this out if you just want a bit of fun and you want to go roaming around Skyrim killing anything you see without actually being any chance of being killed. Right, let's show you quickly how to do this. So, you've attended your humble abode, and of course, you may think, well, what do I actually do here now to get this restoration potion glitch going? Well, you have to obviously equip yourself with different pieces of alchemy equipment. You can make these yourself by the enchanter, or you can collect them around the map. Once you've equipped those, you want the following ingredients: a speed tail, or another type of fish I'll show on the screen, salt piles, snowberries, and spriggan sap. Snowberries and spriggan saps will be used for the crafting of the enchanting potion, and then of course salt pile and then the speed tail and the other fish will be used for the making of the restoration potion. Make sure you have a few of the fish and a few of the salt pile to do this glitch. You go in your alchemy bench and you craft yourself a fortify restoration potion. Once you take that potion, you unequip your armor, and then you re-equip your armor again and go back into the bench while you still have that restoration potion applied, and basically craft another potion. This will basically increase and multiply the number of percentages of how strong your potions can be. You can repeat this till you pretty much get to 9 million % stronger potion creating, and then once you get to that pretty much high point, you want to go ahead and craft yourself a couple of enchanting potions or fortify enchantment potions, which you can use with the spriggan sap and the snowberries. Once that's done, go ahead, head up to your alchemy bench. Use that enchanting potion, which is mine is 97,000% stronger, and make sure you only have 30 seconds to make sure you have the item and the enchantment you want to use, as well as the soul crystals that are filled, ready to fulfill those enchantments. Once you've filled those enchantments, enjoy the armor that you've crafted or the weapon that you've applied the enchantment to make your playthrough of Skyrim that much more interesting when you play it again. Point number 2. So you might be thinking when you're playing Skyrim for the first time again, well, I don't want to go around and play this very invincible godlike figure that you showed in the first method. Well, there is actually a way that you don't have to be the Dragonborn within Skyrim. The way you do this is when you start out the first quest, which is basically arriving in the car ready for your execution, the dragon lands and basically kills anything in sight. You escape successfully with either a Stormcloak or an Imperial, and you basically have the choice then to go down to Riverwood and basically have the choice to go up to the Jarl of Whiterun to start the Dragonborn questline, which is the main quest. Of course, you can do this, but do you not want to be the Dragonborn? Well, you actually have the choice of not being the Dragonborn at all. The way you actually do this is all you have to do, don't see the Jarl of Whiterun, and you won't actually be the Dragonborn. Dragons will not show up, you won't learn any shouts, you won't have to visit the Greybeard, you won't have to do none of that. You can basically do any of the other quests in the game and not actually have to deal with all the pesky dragons landing on you at a short moment's notice when you actually don't want them to be there. So yeah, if you don't want to be the Dragonborn in Skyrim, that is still a possibility for you. And you can enjoy your peaceful life without those dragons trying to kill you every 2 seconds. Now, the third and final point is quite an interesting one. Not a main storyline, but quite a main quest in the whole of Skyrim. Everyone knows who the Dark Brotherhood is. The Dark Brotherhood is a group of assassins that basically fulfill contracts given to them by their clients to kill random innocent people and so forth. A very ominous job. And if you really, really hate the Dark Brotherhood, there's actually a way you can start to kill them. You might be thinking, well, I guess I can just go to the Sanctuary and just kill them after I joined. No, there's actually a quest line you can trigger that is to destroy the Dark Brotherhood. So how do you actually destroy the Dark Brotherhood? Well, when you finally visit a boy that is performing the Black Sacrament on his mother's dead body, he asks you to kill an orphan owner. When you go and kill that orphan owner, basically you're fulfilling a contract of the Dark Brotherhood, which you shouldn't really be fulfilling. Of course, they don't appreciate that, and they obviously, when you go to sleep, kidnap you and take you to a random shed in the middle of nowhere and give you the option to kill 3 random people. You have to make that choice yourself while Astrid is pretty much sitting in the room with you, one of the leaders of the Dark Brotherhood. But did you know if you didn't want to kill those 3 people, you could just go ahead and kill Astrid? Of course, Astrid is a powerful and very strong assassin, but if you actually kill Astrid, you actually get a quest line pop up saying, destroy the Dark Brotherhood, which means you have to go to the Sanctuary of the Dark Brotherhood and actually kill every Dark Brotherhood member in the Sanctuary to complete the quest line. So if you don't like the Dark Brotherhood after all, there is a way out of their quest line. Just kill them all. That's the way to do it. But if your conscience doesn't like assassins killing innocent people, then is it really worth it on your conscience to kill the whole of the Dark Brotherhood? I'll let you think about that one. Anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I know it was a very different style of video, not similar to Dead Island or anything that you've been watching recently, but I love Skyrim. It's one of my most favourite games, and I love just going ahead and random playthroughs and stuff. So I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Please subscribe. We're going to hopefully aim for that 1,000 subscriber mark very, very soon. We're slowly but surely growing, and let's hope we can get 10 likes on this video. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.